And whoever wins gets these. Except I don't know if you like Starburst.
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be so much easier if I had my tripod, but I don't know where the hell it went to. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask the questions. You're gonna answer first, and then I'll answer.
Yeah, like that. Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever injured myself while trying to impress a girl or boy I was interested in.
What, did they hurt yourself?
Injured yourself.
Oh, yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
I haven't, so that's 1 point for you.
It was up at the old youth group when they used to be on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
And they had these little pole things, and I was trying to jump on it and spin it around like some of the girls did. And I accidentally knocked my knee into it. So while I was bending my leg to jump on it, I was like, ow.
Ow!
And they were really big. They were like a pole.
I never did. I was never like that. So, ha! Never have I ever had to run to save my life.
Well, if it's including a vehicle, yeah, I have. Vehicles don't stop.
Well, no. How about that fight back in 2008? Run to my house! Have I ever run to save my life? I don't think I have. Oh, no, I did. Away from a car.
Yes, that's why I said a car.
Yeah. Taking food out of the trash and eat it.
No, I've never done that.
I've never done
I've never done that. That's just disgusting.
Ew, no.
Even when I was homeless, I didn't do that.
That's just gross.
I went to the food bank.
That's why they're there. Cried/flirted my way out of a speeding ticket. Well, considering you don't drive,
But on a bike, I almost had a speeding ticket.
I think it means in a car.
Okay, no then.
Neither have I, because I don't drive either. Taking part in a talent show.
Huh?
Never have I ever taken part in a talent show.
Well, described like drama class.
Talent shows like where you stand up in front of your family and friends and you do whatever talent you got.
Unless I was drunk, I don't remember.
It's usually something you do in school.
Yeah.
I did. I sang, and that was because my stupid choir teacher put me in it.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, there we go. Have to use the webcam now because the phone was making my arm hurt. So let's bring up the website. Shut up. Never have I ever made money by performing on the street.
I have once. I played music. Got me $30 for one day.
Is that back when you were with August?
Yeah. I was in Victoria and I was playing the drums and then I was like having a little harmonica. I got me $30 for one day. So, yeah.
Probably you were good enough to get $30. I've never done it. Never have I ever broken something at a friend's house and then not told them.
I have, but I was too scared to tell them because I was drunk. But I told them the next day because they were like, who broke this? And I was like, oops.
Yeah, I've done it too, being drunk. I did it at Alex's.
I broke someone's favorite cup. But it was a good thing because they could be replaced. I was drunk, and I guess I was leaning like this, and you know when you accidentally slam and they kind of... And then I woke up, and they're like, who broke my cup? And I'm like, oh.
Not me. Never have I ever snooped through a friend's bathroom or bedroom without them knowing.
I have done that to plenty of people.
You've done it to your mother.
Yeah, well, when I had to go bathroom, like one time, I had to go bathroom, and I went, Mom, where's the toilet paper? Oh, I don't know. Well, friggin', I'm gonna find it then. I have to go bathroom.
You just start going through
It's
things.
just some things when you ask your neighbors, like some of my friends, I went to their houses, like Lisa's or whatever,
Yeah.
and I said, where's your toilet paper? Because I couldn't find it. And it was like, you don't want to, sometimes you just don't want to look in some areas, especially underneath the sink.
You don't want to know what they've got.
Yeah, some things are very disturbing.
Okay, never have I ever ruin someone else's vacation?
I have one.
Whose vacation did you ruin?
I can't remember. I think it was one of the families and one of the friends. They were on it, and I was gonna go with them, but I decided to ruin it because I didn't want to go because I was something about going on a boat or something, and I was afraid of sharks. I said, next thing you know, we're gonna get eaten, and blood and guts are gonna go everywhere. And
Good going, Nikki.
And they're like, we're not going now.
I didn't ruin anyone's vacation, but it was when me and Matt decided to go to Vancouver for Christmas with you guys in 2008. At the very last minute, and Dad had to find a new dog sitter for midnight.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dad was happy we were coming, but he was pissed off that he had to put Midnight in a kennel last minute, and since it was the day before Christmas,
It was
like,
sad though, because all you hear is Midnight whimpering.
I
It was
know.
like, someone take her out of the fucking cage.
It's because we had no choice. No one else would look after Midnight.
Yeah.
Walked for more than 6 hours.
Yep, I've done
I
that.
can feel my feet already throbbing.
I've done that.
I did when I was in high school, but I can't now because of my back. But I did because my parents were fighting, and I just wanted to get the hell out of the house. So I just walked, and oddly enough, I found myself at your house.
That's funny.
Okay, never have I ever jumped from a roof.
No.
Yeah.
But
I jumped from the roof at my foster mom's, and then I got my ass whooped because I jumped from the roof and ran into the pool. And the reason she was pissed is because I could have hit my head right on the
well, yeah.
right on the bottom of the pool. I was lucky enough I didn't. Oh, here's one for you, Nikki.
What?
Never have I ever shoplifted.
Well, I was homeless. I had to.
But I already knew the answer.
And I've never been caught. That was really funny. I was never
She's
caught.
got sneaky fingers.
Yeah, I stole a piece of bread and I think it was a can of soup.
And light bulbs,
Yeah, and I stole a light bulb.
which was really odd.
Well, I needed it because you know those when you're camping and those electric things
Yeah, I
that keep
know.
the bugs away? I had to.
One of those bug zappers.
Yeah, it died on me. And I was homeless and I had to do it. I was short 50 cents.
Whoopee. Okay, never have I ever seen an alligator or crocodile in the wild. Does video count?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have on TV.
I haven't been involved with a video, but not personally, and I don't think I want it personally.
No.
Never have I ever set my or someone else's hair on fire on purpose.
I did once.
And that's why she can't come near me with a torch.
Hey, the girl deserved it.
Was that Lisa?
I wish. No, it was at camp. This one girl decided to be so mean because she hated it that I had longer hair than she did, and she glued my hair to you know when you're in camp and you have like these bunk beds.
Oh yeah.
Well, she glued my hair to the bunk bed, so when I tried to get down from the stairs, and she just laughed at me, and then I had to cut all my hair off. So. And I didn't actually think it would do anything, but I dyed her hair with like this flammable bleach stuff. So when she when she went to wash her hair, it burned your skull.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about. You
And
mean?
it burned your hair right off your. All you hear while she's in the shower is, ah! That's all you
It
hear.
reminds me of the People Square episode I just watched yesterday on my PVR. These people were so mad at this girl because she offered them the place to stay because they got kicked out of their place, right? So she offered them to stay with her, but they were staying for like literally almost 2 months. So she goes, "You need to start paying rent." They go, "Yeah, sure, we can do that." They didn't pay rent for 4 months. So she goes, "Okay, I want you guys out," and apparently they put bleach in her shampoo bottle.
Yeah, that's what I did to her.
I'm like,
I turned around and she was
you
being
can actually
mean.
see the thing too. Bleach like fries your hair.
Oh, it did. I turned because it was at nighttime, right?
Yeah.
It was winter at the same time. And I said, should I dye my hair? And I said, oh, no. And the stuff I picked up was, it said highly toxic. So basically it was that stuff that you had to wear a mask.
Oh yeah, the stuff they use to clean like hospitals.
Yeah, and
and
while she was sleeping, I gently took my hair, or her hair, and I went shh all over. So by the time she got up, it was like she felt like she had head lice because her hair was on
Yeah.
fire. So when she washed it,
Yeah, have you ever tried that lice shampoo when you got lice? Your hair feel or
Oh,
dye
yeah.
your hair when you have lice. Your hair feels like it's on
I
fire.
kind of did regret it after seeing what she went through. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, bad girl.
So ever since then, I was called crazy chick at the campsite.
You are crazy. Took them to know for you to do that for them to notice. They psycho themselves then. Never have I ever ridden an animal.
I've ridden a horse. I've ridden a baby horse. I've tried riding
a pony.
Oh yeah, I tried riding a goat. I've ridden a bull kind of a thing where they kick the back up.
Yeah,
but
I was about to say I've never ridden an animal, but that kind of brought me back to something I did do.
Bulls count as animals.
No, not that. I was
So
gonna say I never ridden an animal, but then it brought me back to something my dad told me. I did at Beacon Hill Park when he first took me when I was 3. I went on top of the mama goat,
Yeah.
and I tried to ride it like a doggy. I grabbed the whole and I said, "Let's go!" Oh my god! I'm so happy that like Austin and Stephanie Taylor never tried riding a goat.
No, I know.
When they balk, they balk. Never have I ever had a bad fall because I was walking and texting.
I haven't had a bad fall. I just ran into a pole. And then I fell.
I think that counts.
I was kind of going like this because I was texting one of my friends, and then all I hear is watch out, and I look up and bang, and then I fell backwards, and I'm like, ah.
Does it count if you walk into a wall in your own house?
I think so.
Because I was texting coming out of the kitchen, and I didn't turn, I walked right into that wall.
Oh no.
The worst thing is there's some text in that wall.
Yeah.
So then you hate the sharp side just sticking out. Never have I ever had a bad fall because oh no, that's
You
wrong.
just read that one.
Say, been arrested. Well, we're both guilty.
Yeah.
In this town, getting arrested is a goal.
I got arrested for false allegations with my mommy. She called the cops on me 3 times.
I got arrested for protecting your ass.
I know. Because
You got into a fight with Rosie and them.
Actually, no, they got into a fight with me. I was just defending myself.
Same
because
diff. You guys got into a fight.
She came from behind, and that's the only thing
You
that
know
saved
that's
her.
wrong.
Is when you punch people from behind.
Yeah, or elbow
the-
them and it
that's
gets them
the-
right in the gut.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've noticed that saves people because they're too scared of fighting up
Yeah,
front.
but in this town, getting arrested when you're a teenager is like
Oh,
a
I know.
serious goal. You want that. Never have I ever pursued someone into getting a tattoo or piercing.
But it's like con them into it.
Yeah, pursuing them, like talk them into it.
Oh, I have.
You've talked someone into a piercing or tattoo?
Yep. We were drunk. I was like, oh,
That is like the easiest way to get someone to do something.
I was like, I'll do it if you do it, and then she's like, okay, and I convinced her to get a piercing down there,
Oh,
and then I convinced
those hurt.
and then I convinced her to get a tattoo right on her rib cage,
Those hurt too.
and she's like, okay, I'll do it, and then she goes, it's your turn, and I was like, oh, I gotta go, I got something to do, and I ran off. She's like, bitch, and she paid for it too already, and I was like, ah, okay.
But we did get piercings.
Yeah.
I got my nose pierced, but I had to take it out when I got my MRI done, and it kind of filled over. And she had her belly button.
And my nose.
And I can't remember why did you get your belly button done taken out.
I got pregnant.
I thought it was the same as Althea's. It got infected.
No. Mine was infected, but I got it cleaned out.
Yeah,
And-
those are easy. You go to the doctor
Yeah.
and they give you some sort of solution.
Because I've
for it.
got my nose pierced, my ears pierced, and my belly button
Well,
pierced.
I've had my ears pierced about 3 times, so I don't count my ears
and,
no
the,
more.
and they still haven't grown over.
Neither have I. I could put earrings still in them, but
But
when
the nose of my belly button grew over.
I take it out for about, 2 hours getting my
Yeah.
MRI, and all of a sudden I try to put it back in, and the hole's on top, but inside, it's covered over, so the
Yeah.
piercing goes like
Well,
halfway and it stops.
Yeah, and everyone that tried putting my piercing back in my nose couldn't. Like, I wasn't crying, but it was like still sensitive to the point where they couldn't because it was getting more wet in here. Because I'm like, okay, keep doing it.
I actually wondered that when Mike first pierced my nose. I was like, why am I crying? Because afterwards, and he goes, oh, that's just natural reaction.
Yeah.
You'll just automatically start crying. I was like, okay. I was gonna say, that didn't hurt.
Yeah, I was gonna get my belly button and my nose pierced again until he told me it was $100 each, and I'm like, I'll do that.
I know, but your dad. I still love that one phone call we got from your mom when your dad goes, Nick, we're gonna pick you up at this time to get your belly button done for your Christmas present. Okay, hand me the phone. Oh, Stacey, do you still want your nose pierced? What? It's like what?
And then Mom, we get there and I was like, oh, is Stacey gonna get it done too? Well, it's your birthday. Well, she can do it with me. And then you were like, I guess so. Mom's like, fine, because she got so mad.
Well, because they did her belly.
Yeah, she's like,
and I love what the guy said. Well, normally old women don't get belly buttons pierced.
Yeah, and then she
I'm
got
like,
mad.
oh, you just got called old.
Yeah,
I got covered in tattoos.
Yeah, but she also got mad because she wanted me and her to do the belly button thing, not you and me. And I was like, well.
Yeah, but I never got mine done. I got my nose done instead. What's the difference?
What number are
We
you
are down here. Never have I ever gone surfing. Does skateboarding count?
I have on my knees.
Yeah, I put her on a skateboard. She went down to her knees and pushed her down a hill.
I actually did go skateboarding
Surfing,
but on my knees. I was on my feet at first.
I have not surfed, but I have skateboarded.
I did it in Honeymoon Bay when I thought, me and Harry,
Yeah.
and Ariana White was over there, and we were in Honeymoon Bay River or lake, whatever you call that.
I think it's the Honeymoon Bay River.
I know, but to me it looks like a lake.
I'm kind of damn well small.
Yeah, I know, and what happened was she had a little surf thing, and I'm standing on it, and then it made a bump, so I just went on my knees, and oh my god, surfing on your knees, other than surfing on your feet, is kind of more difficult than on your feet.
Oh my god.
And she was laughing at me. She couldn't stay on the board though, even on her knees. She kept boom, boom, and then she fell off. And I'm like, you have to go with the waves. And then after the waves hit me in the face, I was off. I was like, ow!
Okay, whereabouts am I here? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Never have I ever walked out of a movie because it was bad.
I
have, and
3
look,
times.
in this town we get a lot of bad freaking movies.
I walked out in Nanaimo, I walked out in Victorian, I walked out in
You know the
Duncan.
worst one is I walked out of the IMAX.
That's what I'm talking about in Victoria. I
Yeah.
walked out of the IMAX.
I can't even remember what movie it was either.
I remember falling asleep, waking
Here's
up
mine.
with a bucket.
What's your favorite movie? That, not just now, but that has ever come out.
I don't know. 'Cause my favorite movie of all was Harry Potter, and then it became Twilight, and now it's like, I don't know.
Have you seen the new Avengers yet?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say if you haven't, I haven't. If you want to watch it.
Yes.
My favorite, and it always will be, and people think it's because Mariska stars in it, which is the main factor. I watched it, but I do like it. It's a true story, plain truth.
Oh, I know.
I like true stories. I don't know why. No, I'm not the romantic comedy type girl. I rather have action
The one,
and true
the
stories.
2 movies, the 3 movies I've ever cried to was Titanic,
Okay, everybody cried to Titanic.
the movie called Purple Rain,
Oh dear God, I've heard of that movie.
and I can't remember if I'm gonna say it right, but it's a bunch of black people, and it's called The Natural Born, and it's where black
I
people
think
are slaves.
I was gonna say, I think I saw that in high school. They used it in a history class
Yeah, and those
to
are
show you what it was like for the black people
Yeah.
back in the day.
and those are the 3 movies I cried on.
Well, it's hard to see someone as a slave.
But the only one I cried on was Titanic, was through like some of the parts.
The only time I cried is when they hit the damn iceberg.
Yeah, I was like, no, everyone's gonna die. And then when Rose was like, I'm not gonna leave you, Jess. I'm not gonna leave you.
I thought
Jess."
she was gonna commit suicide.
Yeah, I thought she was too. So.
Never have I ever never have I ever broken a bone.
I
I have, thanks to her son.
have.
And I will post a picture of me in an arm brace because I fractured my elbow. The doctor said that if I didn't put it like this right away, it would have been completely broken because the bone was cracked because somebody's kid didn't want to pick up his toys, so Auntie tripped on them in the dark.
The first time was because of my kid. I broke my bone. Well, sprained it, but they even consider that as broken. The second,
Depending on the sprain.
the second time I broke my bone in karate, I popped my knee out so bad that they actually had to go inside the hospital and actually, it hurt. I cried and I passed out. And the third time,
well, I can give you my knee. My knee does that all the time, and I have to learn how to pop it back to myself.
And the third time I broke my bone was doing helping someone. No, doing my paper route, and it was snowing out, and I slipped and I fell.
Oh my god.
That was the worst time ever. Worst time ever.
Never have I ever completely forgot my lines in a play.
Yep.
Well, how about this? I've never been in a play.
I was in a play at Clomichen. I was in a play at.
I know, I watched you.
I was in a play at Lake Cowichan School. And I love it when they let you have the book in front of your face so no one can see who's talking.
Never have I ever cut my own hair.
Yep, I have, and everyone knows because I've heard on Facebook.
I did when I was 3. Apparently, I wanted my hair cut. My mom didn't take me for my haircut. I went into the bathroom and took the scissors, and apparently I chopped it all off. That they had literally cut my hair. And I had these long, Goldilocks from the fingers. That was my hair. I had this long, blonde, curly hair, and I went and chopped it all off. And the only reason I did that, my mom actually, I remember her asking me, why was it so important to cut your hair? Because I hated my curl.
Oh, I know.
And to this day, I do whatever I can to make my hair go straight.
There was twice I cut my own hair and I regretted it. Once was at Nancy's, and she told me to put one of those mixing silver bowls over my head and cut my hair that way.
Oh yeah, because it gives you the straight.
The second time I cut my hair was when I was really, really not paying attention. I listened to Richard. This was like 3 years ago.
I remember that you posted it.
Yeah, and I put my hair in a ponytail.
It was fine until it came out uneven.
Yeah, I put my hair in a ponytail, and then he says, cut it this way, so I did, but I realized that one hand's going this way and the other hand's going this way, so by the time I cut it, the bottom of my hair looked like shark's
You had to still go to a barber to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay, never have I ever had a surprise party thrown for me.
Yep.
No. She does, because I do them.
Actually, there was this one time I was in Victoria, and I was actually when I was with August, and his mom his dad, because he lived in Victoria, his dad threw me a surprise party.
Oh my god, I hate surprise parties.
I walk in and everything's dark, and I'm like, what the heck?
I'd rather throw my own party, because then I know what's there I like, the right kind of food, and all that kind of stuff.
They kind of realized I didn't like surprises after everyone kind of popped up going, surprise, and I guess August was near me, and I accidentally went boom and punched him in the face.
It was the first. Remember when you had Mare? You broke the guy's arm?
I actually remember this one time we were actually in Victoria, and he took me out to that laser gun thing.
Oh yeah, the
glow in the dark gun thing.
The glow in the dark laser gun.
Yeah, and I actually broke.
I was trying to remember the title.
Yeah, I actually broke his nose because I didn't see him coming, and there was like other people around us, and this guy shooting at me. So I took.
She's abusive.
So that's what Richard said jokingly. So I took my gun like this, and I turned it like this. I went back right in the face. And
you abusive.
And I broke his nose. He was like swallowing.
Well, that totally diminishes the next one. Have you ever shot a gun?
Yeah.
But I think they mean real gun.
I actually have shot a real gun.
So have I. There's a rule in my family. Don't leave Stacy alone with weapons.
I apparently.
My grandpa owns a 22 caliber shotgun.
This is how
I shot it right through the barn window.
Yep, I shot a gun, I threw a knife, and that's when people said, don't give Nicole weapons, especially household items, she is crazy.
I know, I remember the one time I threw the knife and almost hit my mom, and I was charged for attempted murder.
So yeah.
I used to throw knives like they were like
What was that gun
boomerangs.
one?
Shot a gun.
Oh.
Well, here's one for you, Nikki. Never have I ever cheated on a test.
I had to.
You didn't have to do shit.
Yep.
I'm the perfect angel.
No, you're not.
I've never cheated.
No, but you copied off other people. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, and then
yeah.
you still got me losing, right?
Yeah.
I still got it half.
Me,
So you were no help to me.
I just took the other person's paper and wrote down, and I went, thank you, there you go.
Yeah, except that one time you forgot to change the name.
Yep. And then they're like, Nicole, this is yours. Oh, right. I guess, yeah.
I think that's what happened in Birch's class, wasn't it?
Yeah, and what was my excuse? Well, we were having a sleepover and me and her were doing it. I guess I forgot to sign the name. It was true.
Like Birch ever believed anything we said. We were classified as double trouble all throughout school.
And obviously it was a math question. She was like, Nicole, you just don't like math, so you were cheating. No, I wasn't cheating. I'm never cheating.
Oh, lies. Well, this one's more me. Never have I ever gotten stitches.
I've gotten stitches. I got stitches here. I got stitches after giving birth, because that's necessary. I've had stitches.
Either that or you could be bleeding all over the place.
I've had stitches in my mouth from going to the dentist. I've had stitches
Yeah,
in
the
my
first
head.
time I've had stitches in my mouth, it felt so freaking odd.
Oh, it does. Especially
But
when you're
I've
drinking
had,
something.
here's the funny one. I got stitches here in kindergarten. I was playing on the jungle gym, and a bigger kid pushed me, and my head went right into the jungle gym. My parents come out from talking with my teacher, and they saw me. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just sitting there with blood trickling down my face. I had to go get about 10 stitches across my eyebrow. A year later, the same thing happened, and that scar gets busted open again. And then a year later, I used to love going for runs, and in gym class, they said we could go for runs. So in about 3rd grade, I got so excited, I swam between 2 desks, lost my footing, and face first into the ground.
Ow.
Split open the same eyebrow. Then I got stitches in my mouth 3 times.
Wow.
Then I've got stitches here from cutting myself, and here from cutting myself.
What else did you say?
Good that. Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to someone
Yep.
when you don't mean it.
Yep.
I know, because I never used to say I love you. I barely say it to Matt now, but he knows. The way I do it is your actions mean more than your words.
Yeah.
Never have I ever sang karaoke in front of people.
Oh, I have, but I was drunk.
I refuse.
But I sang it at Danielle's house that one time. We were all having a girls' party, and for some reason, I was the best singer out of 5 other girls. And I'm like, seriously? And I was drunk.
Because you don't sing that good, but when you're drunk, you sing good. It's like something about the alcohol does it. Never have I ever been on TV or the radio. We both have. We've both been on TV. And I was on the radio when we were in choir.
Yeah,
in
and I
high
was on
school.
the radio once. Yeah.
Oh, never have I ever pressed send and then immediately regretted it.
Yep.
Like if you're texting
But now they
someone.
actually have a delete button.
Yeah, except if you actually send it beforehand, you can't delete it.
Yeah, I know.
Here's one for you, Nikki. Never have I ever thrown up on a roller coaster.
Yeah, I've done that once.
Never have I ever snuck into a movie.
Yep.
I don't think I have.
I did that at the IMAX in Victoria, and then I did it at the one in Duncan without paying. And I even was able to sneak out.
You know how
because-
easy it is to sneak into the damn IMAX.
Yeah, and I easily sneaked out by just acting like I was one of the crowd.
Or what the best thing to do is pretend you're with a mother and a whole bunch of her children,
Yeah.
and she doesn't know, so you kind of just sneak behind
That's
her.
pretty much what I did. I acted like I was with them, and it was really funny because
That's how you do it.
it was really funny because we were one of my friends, and then the only thing I couldn't sneak was the snacks, and then my friend saw me. She was like, "Oh, you actually got in," and I was like, "Shh." And then she's like, "Oh, do you need snacks?" I was like, "Yeah, but I can't go get it because they always check who came in."
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, okay, my kids to get it." So I got in for free, and I got snacks for free.
God, you're dead here. Never have I accidentally sent someone to the hospital.
Yep.
Yeah, we've done that.
I accidentally did that when I was trying to help one of my friends.
We're bad. We injure more people than we injure ourselves.
Well, I was trying to help one of my friends build her wall, and I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Accident.
And then she said, and then I guess I wasn't paying attention when she said, "Nicole, watch out." And just I was putting that hammer down to hit the nail, I accidentally hit her hand, and she's like, "Ow!" And I'm like,
You could break someone's hand with a hammer.
I hit her middle finger right here.
Oh my
She was like
god.
she was holding the nail like this, and I'm like, "Hey, ready?" She's like, "No," but I didn't hear the no, and I went, "Bam!" And then she's like, I
Here's one for you.
almost broke her mouth.
Here's one for you. What? That's actually a perfect thing. You almost broke her mouth finger, right? When someone goes up there and says, "Well, finger, did you break?" She can go this way. Finger a whole bunch of people. Here's one that is funny. Never have I ever had someone slap me across the face.
I have a couple times.
Yeah, that was one of them.
I actually did it to one chick because we were drunk, and she goes, "How hard can you hit?" So we're having a hitting competition, and you had to punch or smack. And she smacked me across the face, and I said, "I thought we were gonna punch." "Well, we were," and I went smack, and then she went, and I left her a big, huge handprint this big. She was like, "I don't want to do it," and then an hour later, she wanted to do a punching thing on the arm. And I always got taught by Matt and Dad to always, make the arm go strong. She never did, and I punched her really good right here, and I dislocated her shoulder.
Because you're supposed to make your arm tense up
Yeah.
when someone does that. You know, one thing I used to love was when you hold your hands like this and you guys have a slap like this. One time I did that and I ended up going like this on purpose too. Oh, sorry, my hands went too far and I hit her right in the face. And the funny thing is it was Louise.
Yeah.
She was so easy to trick. Let's see. Let's find a good one here. Because there's a lot of questions.
I was going to say, how many more do we have to go through?
Oh, there's like over 30 questions.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm not doing them all. Oh, she has. Never have I ever worked at a fast food restaurant.
Yep, I've worked at like 3.
I haven't. I've only worked in big stores like Save On Foods. Never have I ever fainted.
Yep,
That's like my common thing.
yep.
I always seem to pass out before I have a seizure. So it's like my common thing. Never have I ever looked through someone else's phone without their permission.
Yep.
Bad girl.
That was something.
Okay. Now, can you all guess who gets the junk food?
We have to guess.
Do you want to know who the winner is?
Okay, who's the winner? I'm the winner?
Well, yeah.